Hello, I'm Jessica Priester, and today we're going to learn how to represent fractions using different kind of models. So first we're going to start off with what is a fraction? Well, a fraction is a whole that is divided into equal amount of pieces. So here that you can see I have a circle that's been divided into 4 equal pieces. And a unit fraction is one piece that's been divided equally in equal amounts of sides or pieces. So if I were to divide this into equal amounts of pieces, my one part of that would be this size. It would represent one part of it. But if I did that so that would be 1/4. Well, let's look at 1/5. So this is divided into 5 equal pieces. But this is the unit fraction because it is one part that's been divided into equally sized parts. So now we're going to go back to our 1/4 and we're going to talk a little bit about a numerator, and a denominator. So our numerator over our denominator. And what our numerator is, it is the equal amounts that you have pulled out. And the denominator is the equal pieces of the whole. So my numerator out of this would be 1 because I've pulled out one piece of orange. And the whole, our denominator, which is the whole pieces, would be 4 because there are 4 equal pieces in that whole. So let's go back to this one. So I want to know what fraction that would be. Well, we're going to look at the orange. So I'm going to pull out, so I pulled out the 2 orange. So that would be my numerator, 2. Well, my denominator is the whole, so I'm going to count how many equal pieces there are in this entire circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this represents 2/5 of these are orange. So now we're going to go and look at what an area model is. So these circles are area models, and they just represent an area of the different colors. So this is the area of the entire thing, which is 1/4. Like this area would be 2 2/5. So I have a problem, a word problem, and we're going to solve it. So I have a pizza that is cut into 12 equal pieces. 4 of my friends eat a piece each. How many equal pieces are left? So let's let's make sure that these are 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So this is my pizza that has 12 equal pieces. So 12 equal pieces. But I want to know how many I have left because 4 of my friends all ate one. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. But I want to know how many I have left. So I'm going to look at the green. That represents the amount of pizza that I have left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 pieces of pizza left. So this is the number that I'm pulling out, which would be my numerator. And our denominator is the equal pieces of the whole. But we have 12 equal pieces. So 8/12 is how many that I have left of the pizza. Because 4/12 were eaten by my friends. And we know that because 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the whole 12 of these pieces of pizza were eaten by my friends. So that's how you would use an area model to represent a fraction. And now we're going to look at the linear model. And linear models are best used for distance. So, for example, let's just say I was going for a jog. So I was jogging from my house to my friend's house. But I know that I'm 2/3 of the way there. So here's my 2/3 because they're all equal pieces. So 1/3, 2/3. And I want to know how much longer I have left. So I know that I've gone 2/3, so I have only 1/3 could be left because that equals the whole. I started here from my house and I'm ending here at my friend's house. So I went 2/3 of the way. Oops. So I have 1/3 of the way left. So now we're going to do a word problem using these. Okay, so Tara's going to her grandma's house. She is 2/6 of the way there. How much longer does she have till she's at her grandma's house? Okay, so this is Tara's house. We're going to represent it. Tara's house. And she wants to go all the way to Grandma's house. Let's put Gma's house. Oops. So we're starting at Tara's house, but she has gone 2/6 of the way there. And as you can see by using this model, we can see that she's still got quite a ways to go until she gets to Grandma's house. So we're going to use up all of our 1/6 until we reach the hole, because when we get to the hole, we know we've reached Grandma's house. So here's what we're looking at. This right here. This is the distance she needs to go in order to get to Grandma's house. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're pulling out 4 because that is the amount which would be our numerator, because we pull out the equal amounts out of the equal amounts. So we have 4 equal amounts that we're pulling out. So 4 over, and our total is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. So she has 4/6 of the way to go to get to Grandma's house, because she's already been 2/6 of the way there. And that's how you would use a linear model to represent fractions. So now we're just going to recap. So we know that a fraction is a whole divided. It's a whole divided into equal pieces. So here would be our fraction for dividing into fifths. And a unit fraction is one part that's been divided into equally sized pieces. So here's our unit fraction for the fifths would be 1/5 out of the whole. And our numerator is the equal amounts that have been pulled out, and our denominator is the equal pieces of the whole. So you write your numerator above your denominator. So those are just 2 different ways that you can use fractions to represent them in different kind of models, and that's it. Thank you.